Happy Sunday, everybody. This is Paulina on the Finnish Path, and welcome to my weekly reading, Good Advice for the Week to Come. Now, like every week, every Sunday, I read for the coming week, the next week. So we are talking about sorry, Monday 25th of March until Sunday the 31st. Okay, so that's last day of March. Right. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, and we have one viewer. Please do say hello. Would be wonderful to know who is watching. And as always, I will be drawing 3 cards for next week. And while I'm waiting for a comment from our viewer, I'll just tilt the camera down and start the reading. Oh, here we go. Oh, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Welcome to watch the live reading. I don't think I've seen you here before. I mean, are you a new visitor? If you are, isn't that fabulous? Oh, that sounds like I'm looking at your surname, Jackie. Sounds Latin. Placeres. Am I anywhere close with that? Okay, we will go into the reading right now anyway. So I'll tilt the camera down. Oh, no, wait. Ah, Regina. Hey. So which one shall I use? I will call you Jackie if that is okay. Gee. Oh, wow. Now there is a powerful name. Yeah. But I will get back to you, Jackie. Regina, I will. Oh, okay. She's saying yes, no worries. Cool. I'll tilt the camera down so I won't be able to see the comments. Sorry about that. But I'll tilt it up again after the reading is done, after I've drawn the cards, and then we can continue our chat. But here goes the camera. And here is my wonderful Pam's Vintage Tarot. And if you are interested in this deck, you can find some information on this in my blog. I made an interview, for example, with this deck. And there are some links there in that blog post so that you can find the author of this deck, who is, I just forgot her name. Good heavens, I haven't done that before. My lucky card is her company, though. How weird. Oh, well, things are not good with names. My deck is pre-shuffled, but I'm shuffling just for the good measure. And I will be drawing 3 cards for next week. The first card is Stop. That's something we need to stop doing next week. And the second card is Start. That's for something we need to start doing next week. And then the third one is Continue. So that's something we have started earlier, and we've been doing that already, and we need to continue with it. Here we go. Okay. First card is Stop. Ah, we have 7 of Pentacles. Second card is Start. Oh, this is Ace of Cups. Always love seeing this card. And then Continue. Okay, 2 of Wands. We had this a couple of weeks ago. Right. As you can see, we only have minor arcana cards here. So next week is going to be about everyday life. You know, like life as it is. Nothing mind-boggling is going to happen next week. No life lessons as such. Just ordinary life. And that's wonderful. And we have 3 suits here. The one suit we are missing is swords. And swords is about thought and intellect. It's also about conflict, challenge. So that's the only one we are missing. So in a way, you might want to say that next week is going to be a no-brainer, since we are not expected to, shine with our intellect. It's kind of even here. And it's interesting that we are getting 2 of wands in the continue, because we did get 2 of wands only a couple of weeks ago. So there's a continuum here. But let's look at each card individually. This is 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles are, the element is earth. So Pentacles are about everyday life. The Pentacles are about our home life and work and money and health, about physical aspects of our lives. Pentacles are about feeling secure, about all the things that make us feel secure and comfortable. That's Pentacles. And 7, 7 is conflict, but it's like inner turmoil, inner conflict, rather than something happening in our lives. Trying to find words here. 7s are about learning to know yourself and resolving the conflict that way. And looking at this particular card, the person here is deep in thought. And of course, you can, when looking at the picture, it's obvious they have been working really, really hard. And now they are just kind of standing over this bush of pentacles, bush of coins, looking at the bush, perhaps admiring their handiwork, waiting for this bush to grow. And we have this card in stop position. Now, thinking back, a week ago, we were told to get on with it and, pick up speed, pick up momentum, and stop second guessing ourselves. And this is kind of emphasizing that, because this card obviously is telling us that we need to stop loitering about and admiring our handiwork. There's more work to be done, so we don't have time to do this. Stand about and congratulate ourselves on a job well done. And since 7s are about inner conflicts, inner turmoil, then that's what we need to stop. Again, we need to stop second guessing ourselves. Right. And then start. Oh, this wonderful card. Ace of Cups. Cups is about emotion. The element is water. And so cups talk about emotion as in love and empathy. Not just romantic love, but the love and attachment we have with our friends. So all of that, but emotional love rather than physical love. And aces, they start off the energy of their suit. Aces are always about new beginnings. So thinking about next week with this card in start position, we have apparently been looking back, which is what we need to stop. And we need to start looking ahead. And while we do that, we also need to start feeling different, feeling different about ourselves, seeing ourselves in a different light, and feeling different in ourselves. Again, searching for that inner balance. So in that sense, next week is going to be about new emotions, perhaps newly awakened old emotions. It is time we start feeling good about ourselves again. I mean, really good. And that doesn't mean standing around admiring our handiwork. It means that while we are moving forward and doing stuff, we need to enjoy ourselves when we do that. Enjoy the fact that we are able to do that. We can actually achieve things and initiate things. That we are innovative and we are skillful and we are hardworking. We need to be proud of ourselves while we do all that. Because things are still moving on. This is very encouraging. But this is something that we need to focus on, actually. This doesn't just, well, looking at this picture, we are being handed this cup of emotion from the clouds, you know, like divine intervention. Well, that's not really how it goes in real life. So it's not gonna drop from the sky and hit us over the head, this new feeling of self-appreciation. We actually have to look for that feeling next week. We have to generate this new emotion. It is time for that. And then continue. Two of Wands. This is all about new beginnings, setting things in motion. And not just coming up with new ideas. No, that would be swords. No, this is Wands. This is fire and action, creativity, taking chances, and yeah, setting things in motion, creating things, being active. And this is in continue position. So this is what we need to continue. We need to continue working hard. And while we do this, we do need to be proud of ourselves for being able to do this. Oh, this is really encouraging, this draw. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, wow. I'll tilt the camera up now. There you are. Oh, Jackie said something. As a Taurus, it's welcome considering Uranus. That means absolutely nothing to me. Sorry. I don't know if you've seen me commenting in Tarot Nerds, then you know that I am completely clueless when it comes to astrology. It goes so beyond me. I am so in awe of people who understand astrology. It's incredible. Okay, but let's see. We drew stop, start, and continue. This is very balanced, I think. It's all pointing in the same direction. And the thing I get from this is that next week we need to concentrate on enjoying what we do, getting satisfaction from doing what it is we do, whatever it is. So joy from our labor, in a way. Jackie is coming. Jackie is saying that with the Taurus and Uranus, she meant the week is a no-brainer. Cool. Uranus is a huge change maker. Okay. That is so cool. Astrology is cool, but cooler still are people who understand anything about it. We are very lucky. Well, Jackie obviously knows about astrology, but in addition to that, Tarot Nerds, there are so many people who understand astrology there. It's mind-boggling. But this is very encouraging. So finding the enjoyment in what we do and continuing the physically actually in real life getting things done, setting things in motion, because this card does not end anything. This card initiates stuff. Like this person, if you look at that person, it's like a merchant who is sending ships all across the globe. He's holding a globe on his hand, and he doesn't know how things are going to go, if the ships are going to sink in a storm, or if the produce they are shipping over are going to sell or not. He doesn't know that yet, but he is initiating that. And he is hopeful, and he is determined, and he's been working really hard to get all that produce to ship on his ships so that he can sell them on the other side of the world. So this is a very, very hopeful card, very hardworking, hopeful card, but it doesn't show any results yet. But we should be optimistic, is what this card is saying. We should be optimistic, we should be pumped up, and we should enjoy doing this, getting the produce and loading it on our ships, and looking at ships when they sail off. And we should be really, excited about that. And then we should get, back getting more produce and None of this next week. It's not time for that. There will be a time for this as well. You know, taking a breather. There will be a time for that, but it's not next week. Not yet. But that doesn't mean that we have to that we would have to feel that it's drudgery. No, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have to feel like that. It can be joyful, and we can enjoy getting all that stuff done and enjoy feeling powerful in achieving all this, achieving all these new beginnings and new ventures and all that. Do you see? I'm already all pumped up. How about you, Jackie? Is this getting your juices flowing at all? Because I find this so inspirational, this draw. I think this is exactly what I needed. There are going to be, for me personally, there are going to be some interesting things happening next week. So I'm really, okay. It's 6:20 now, Sunday evening. So that's less than 6 hours till tomorrow. So shouldn't take long before I get to do all of this. Okay, I'm a bit kind of really pumped up now. Right. Oh, comment from Jackie. Oh yes. Oh yeah, Jackie is saying that she's happy it's going to be something balanced. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's going to be what we should try to find next week is the feeling of satisfaction from our own labor without stopping. Okay, I just read these cards as if it was Lenormand, so I turned it into one sentence. Okay, wonderful. I'm game. I'm more than game. I'm really happy about this draw. And as always, I will be writing all this down in my blog through a link I have in the description of this video. So you can find it there. And also, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. There will be my logo, small logo, that will appear on the lower right-hand side corner of the video by the end of the video. And if you click that, then you should be able to, and you will be able to subscribe to my YouTube channel really easily. And if you feel you need guidance yourself, if you have an issue in your life, in any area of your life, and you feel that a reading like this could help you, then you can find this reading in my web shop. It's called Stop, Start, Continue reading, and you can place your order through my web shop. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, Jackie, for being here with me. It's always wonderful to have someone to interact. So thank you so much. And thank you for everyone else for watching. And I will see you next week. Have a wonderful week. Hey, hey.